has fought 3 men from Panama and around that area: Jose Torres, Edwin Murillo, and Thomas Arguelles. Wenton's fought all those 3 here in Belfast and won them all. Mendieta's fought those 3 same men, beaten Murillo and drawn with him, beaten Arguelles, but lost to Torres. So if you draw a straight line between the displays of the 2 men, Wenton is more than a small box in front. That's the combinations that Wenton's corner was asking for during the break at the end of the first round. Oh, it's a good left to the solar plexus then from Wenton. Nigel will feel that he's ready for a championship fight, Dave.
Yeah, and I feel without any doubt at all, I think Nigel Wenton's world championship material. So he has lots of style. So he has, and he's a gem to watch. So he has. He's like a Panamanian style boxer. So he is beautiful to watch. Good mover, good puncher. Plenty of style.
Oh, that was a let-off for Luis Mendieta. Manny Wilson steps into one. Wenton. Following on from what you were saying, Dave, yes, I think you're absolutely right. Again, the British ratings at the moment has Nigel Wenton at number 2 in the lightweight list of 75 lightweights boxing in British rings.
Well, I think Nigel actually fights for the British title at the end of March, so he does. So this will be another champion in the Eastwood stable, without a doubt.
Oh yes, and he's got the Panama man in a lot of bother here. He was unsteady on those very strong legs of his, and he's still a little bit off balance. Wenton really putting it into him. Oops. Didn't hear the bell, and I think a little of what Mendieta had been saying to him and scowling at him earlier caused Wenton to lose his head just a fraction at the bell.
He was gone and you didn't realise it. Come on, deep breath. Now back into your boxing again. Come on.
So here Nigel throws a beautiful right uppercut there, and he just set them up for big right hands and left hooks to the body. I think your man Mendes has forgot to bring his toolkit to hammer these nails in with, because he seems to be on the receiving end. Thanks.
You're staggering all over the place and you're standing looking at him. Come on now, back into your boxing again. Forget about that, you missed your chance.
Poor Nigel Wenton in his corner there is getting more stick from his manager BJ than he was getting from Mendieta in the ring.
Come on, you're boxing nice.
Two good rounds behind him for Nigel Wenton. And his cornermen reckon he can finish the job here in the third. Oh, what a cracking punch that was. Maybe it was a little too high on the head to put Mendieta down, but it certainly addled his brain just for a moment or two. Oh, that was sharp. Beating Mendieta to the punch with that left hand. Now stepping the pace up, caught him with the right. Going after him again. Big thing for Nigel Wenton now is to stay cool. Mendieta ducking low under the left hook.
I think Mendieta, he's losing heart now, so he doesn't seem to be as enthusiastic anymore. He doesn't want to come forward and fight the way he did in the opening round. I think he's lost all heart.
But he's got big lumps coming up under both eyes now, where the powerful punches of Nigel Wenton have been jabbing away at him, left hand and right hand. And you're just slapping with that right hand. Nigel Wenton letting that right hand get away from his chin when he goes in, which is not a good thing to do. Oh, yes. And Mendieta doesn't know where he is. I would think that this might just be the end of it. No, they're letting him go on. Barney Wilson says he's okay, but he isn't now. Down again. Mendieta was up too soon. He was up much too soon, which showed that he didn't know where he was. If he knew where he was, he would have stayed there and taken account of at least 5, 6, or 7. But he had gone. Well, a dramatic win again for Nigel Wenton. Looking sharp all the way through that fight, and finally did the damage. One knockdown, Mendieta back on his feet, but promptly put him down again. That was really something, Dave.
Yeah, he hadn't really recovered from the first knockdown, so he hadn't. Here it comes. Yes, he got up far too quick. He hadn't fully recovered at all, and as you can see here, he's not even steady on his feet, and Wenton comes in for the kill, and that's a cracking left hook, just to finish him off.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes 55 seconds into round 3, the referee stopped the contest. Mendieta was unable to defend himself, and the winner is Nigel "The Heat" Wenton. Let's hear applause for Luis Mendieta.
No, what link is it? Is it a link to Wenton? To the last fight? To Nigel "The Heat" Wenton against Luis Mendieta from Panama.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed that Nigel Wenton has been nominated for a British title fight with Stevie Boyle, so I'd like to give the promoters, managers, and everybody concerned a nice round of applause for helping Nigel Wenton on his way to a British title fight.
Ask him, does he want... I can do a quick intro to the last fight. Tell him I'll do a quick link to that last fight, Bob.
Ladies and gentlemen, recently we had some sporting people going out to New Zealand to carry the flag of the Irish amateur boxing. We're very proud of them all, and I'd like to give a nice round of applause to the Irish boxing team who went to New Zealand to the Commonwealth Games. They are some of the men of the season.
Yeah, the link into the break.
Yes, but you're happy.
The link into the break.
Special round of applause
Jean Louis winning Next
In
is
the
the top of the
orchestra,
bill. That's
they call it a choir. One gold medal, and we're always proud of our people who go out and do well. Let's give a nice round of applause to Wayne McCullough. Come on, let's hear it.
Next, it's the top of the bill. That's after the break. Wayne McCullough. Ring. Wayne McCullough.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's give an applause for the Come on, let's hear your applause.
Okay. So John Lowy then looking good. 8 wins out of 8, and surely that British title fight getting closer all the time. Next, it's top of the bill, and that's after the break. Which one? Right. Just give it, yeah. Okay, let's try it. Welcome back then to the Ulster Hall, and it's top of the bill time. Crisanto Claus España from Venezuela against Delfino Marin from Florida. España, managed by Barney Eastwood, is unbeaten in 16 fights. He won 14 of those by KO. But he could be... Oh, right, okay. Well, back at the Ulster Hall, it's top of the bill time. Crisanto Claus España against Delfino Marin from Florida. España, managed by Barney Eastwood, is unbeaten in 16 contests, and he's won 14 of those by knockout. But he could be extended this evening. Marin has had plenty of experience, and he has been in the ring with Lloyd Hunnigan. Let's see what happens. All right.
Very good indeed.
Entertaining.
Much better bill than the last
So
one.
much better than all the others put together, really, to be honest. We still very different.
See our badge we got last time. That was brilliant. But people wouldn't come to watch this pay to see it. You know.
We're going to have to reduce them.
We have to have more like at least there's no shortage of when I'm fighting them anyway. People will see everything. My fight, there's no shortage of it, is there? Not that you have to fight all these big guys. I'm next. I haven't had an easy fight in my life. Not an easy fight if I had in my life.
Not one.
Not one.
Been a few years in there.
First opponent, that was
2 weeks
whammy,
away tonight.
and I got a draw. That was a hard fight.
It was 2 weeks away tonight and get full of it.
Yeah?
2 will go in and get full of it.
See that? Well, again, I see. This is a good see.
No. We're blessed. Must have sprinkled holy water in it before you did it.
Must have. Must said I think it's in the roast.
What did Kel do? Kel Smart disqualified for when you
Yeah. Yeah. Right, okay. Right, okay.
Delirious, dear man.
But so he was doing instead. Okay, I'll try and stop that. So
I like
it's just
it.
a habit I have to get out of.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
It is.
Indeed, indeed. That's what I think is so nice about it.
But if I want to branch out, you'll have to stop it anyway. If I want to get into the real commentating.
Jack Leonard in the corner, the Marines' corner. 72 years old, one of the great promoters of boxing over the years. Colourful scenes around the ringside here. Let's have it. Ringside right. Around Espana's corner now. Senoritas. Daddy. Try and get those girls to come closer down ringside here so we can get some shots. Why good doing the business?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an international welterweight contest sponsored by Smirnoff. Over 10 3-minute rounds between Crisanto Espana and Delfin Marin. At the weigh-in today, Marin weighed 10 stone and 8 pounds. Crisanto weighed 10 stone, 7.5 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, in the red corner and on my right, from Mexico, boxing out of Florida, Delfino Marin. In the blue corner and on my left, from Venezuela, boxing out of Belfast, Crisanto Claus Espana. Your referee, Mr. Barney Wilson, your timekeeper, Mr. Dale Elliott.
The tall, gangling figure of these Venezuelan welterweight Crisanto España in the green shorts. And the man taking the punches at the moment, Delfino Marin. Chicano, his nickname, the traditional name for American Mexicans or Mexican Americans. Born in Mexico, fights out of Florida. España, a remarkable boxer. Tremendous power of punch, and yet there's so little of him. It's just a string bean. And those green shorts underline that. Something around 6'4". 6 foot. Dave, you shook your head then.
No, I think he's around 6 feet. So he's not as tall as what you're saying there.
Well, he certainly looks
Well, he's
around
tall.
6'2", 6'3".
His arms, you think he was 6'4" looking at his arms? So he would.
Yeah, again, he's got a reach of about 73, 74 inches. Very difficult to get in under that. Oh. But just picking his man off as he felt like it, España then. Carries a rating at number 3, does España, although he can't fight for a British title. But out of the 80 welters listed by the Boxing Board of Control, he is the 3rd highest, underneath the champion, Kirkland Lang. And the high hopes of the many good friends that he's made since he's come here to Belfast is that it won't be too long before España is up there in the world ratings with a crack at a world title. The left hand as crisp as you like from España. Good 3 minutes work for him there. Fantastic record. 14 stoppages out of 16 fights, and he's won every single one of them. Really is something a bit special, his claws. Delfino Marin, 10 wins out of 15 fights, won no decision when he was defending the Florida State welter title. Failed to test after that fight, and they called it a no decision contest. Wise man in that corner, Jack Leonard. So as we fly overhead here in the Ulster Hall, you look down as it's bombs away for Crisanto España. The record of Delfino Marin is very much of a man who lasts. He's very, very durable. Never ever been floored, either as an amateur or a professional. Stays and stays. And a man who gave Lloyd Hannigan a fair old scrap in August last year. Hannigan finally got home with a points win But Marian was there all the way. He's taking some shots from España. Looks very much as though there's a very bad cut around España's ear. This will be concerning, but certainly won't have anything to do with his vision. And if that was caused by a punch, España is planning to repay with interest on Delfino Maran. Well, you wonder if España can keep this pace up, Dave.
Well, he's thrown an awful lot of punches, and you wonder if Maran can keep taking all these hard shots. He's a real tough character, so he is. I'm surprised. But when you have the likes of Mark Brilliant requesting his presence at his training camp for sparring, so that speaks for itself. So it does.
Well, it could get stopped here. It could get stopped. I just wonder if there's enough time of this round left. No, there isn't. And Moreno will be very glad to get back to his corner and have a little rest. In the meantime, they're working feverishly on España. They're all gathered around there to see about that cut around the right ear. That was a very torrid round and some massive punishment dished out by España.
Yeah, he threw a lot of good hard shots. Every punch coming from every angle you could think of, head, body. I don't know how this man absorbs this amount of punishment and still standing on his feet. Opponents have
It's not, it's in his ear, his ear. Yeah, it's behind his ear. He got it just in the head there. It's okay. Okay. Come on. Okay.